Hi guys, this is Spano. I got a new knife introduction today. Uh, the knife I'm gonna show you guys, you've probably seen it on the site if you on William's website, uh, wcknives.com. Um, it's the Trapper scalpel. That's the knife. All the specs and uh, of course it comes in a different handle you want. Or William had some gorgeous handles made last week for them. Like he made all kinds of different um, handles for them, and he put them on the website. So this knife is designed for EDC, I'd say, and for skinning small game. Um, this one is made from AEBL, and I think most of the ones he made, they were made from AEBL. And of course the AEBL is not like the other AEBL, you know. And I keep saying that, but I'm not really touching on that subject. Um, the reason that Williams knives are way better than the other ones is because, like I said in the past, William makes sure that the knife is gonna uh, perform at its best at all times. Like he tries to do the heat treat his way. He's not going by the charts. He's just going with how the knife performs. And then if he's not happy with something, he keeps trying different things till he's happy with it 100%. So same with this one. You guys seen my previous Northern Woodsman. You've seen this one going into William showed to one of his videos. Um, excellent performer, excellent steel. So pretty much this is a companion knife to a larger blade. Wherever you can't fit with this, let's say, blade skinning, you have your smaller blade. And for EDC, it's a wonderful knife for smaller tasks. Let's say you want to peel an apple. Again, the handle craftsmanship is amazing. The contours that William uses, they all have they design for purpose. They're not designed like all the other Williams knives. They're designed for purpose. We're not William's not looking at the knife and he's like, oh, I think it should need I should put a contour here for, oh, it would look better. No, he designs it for multiple positions as you're skinning, different different positions as you're skinning, and to have different purchase on the knife. So again, fits very well on your hand, on my large hands, on smaller hands. This one in the Sportsman, from what I've seen, it fits everyone that I give them the knife to try is satisfied with the handle, like every single person, which is rare because sometimes on my design of knives, when people get them, they're like, oh man, it's a little bit too big for me. And I'm starting to realize maybe it's not for, let's say, a woman so much to use right off the bat. If you practice, every knife is good as long as you have good purchase on it. But this one, the handle is amazing. I love the way it sits on your hand when you're working with the knife, and it sits any position. So far, all those contours, and now this handle is in. It doesn't matter the material because William makes it in any kind of material, but this is G10, and it's not slippery G10. William doesn't really polishes them, but the control on this little blade, you don't even have to skin an animal to realize that this knife will do good due to the blade profile, the cutting edge profile in the spine. And of course, it slices so good you don't see the apple flying. It's so good. Here we go. And stole it. Here. I love the way the grind is. Every flat grind is not the same. The way William makes the flat grind, here's the way William makes the flat grinds, it's, again, it doesn't come with one knife, making one knife. It came through years of trying things, testing. Like everything you do with this knife for a little blade is amazing, cutting, holding, and of course the edge holding capabilities of this knife is crazy. One second, let me get rid of them. Here you go, guys. Ranger. Okay. So let's see how, when you slice with these grind things, you have the cutting position here. I don't know if you can see that. You have all that snow. The cutting position here, it keeps your hand up while you have the straight edge cutting. And you have the belly if you want to cut this way. So this knife you can, like I said, multiple ways. The design is amazing. It came after trying a few different knives. William finalized the design to this one. And the good thing, what makes me always happy when I see a little knife or any knife, is does it whittle. It has to whittle for me. And the control you have when you're doing stuff like that. Look at my hand. My hand is closed here where I'm cutting, but I'm not worried because the control I have on this blade to whatever you do, you can use it for both hands. And with that ABL, of course, it holds a wicked edge. I can whittle, and I'm not worried about, oh man, this is my skinning knife. I don't want to have to sharpen it. It's ABL, guys. It sharpens instantly almost, like I demonstrated in the past. And the handle, it's like a big knife. You hold it, and you can push behind it. Takes chunks off of wood. Draw back to me. Handle again, no problem. It's not a broomstick to sweep floors, mop. Amazing, amazing knife. If you don't have this knife, you're missing out. This is one of the knives you need on your collection. You'll probably use this knife more, like I said, all the little knives, you're probably gonna use it more frequently than these knives, the bigger ones. These you use every day. You can carry it with you. It's legal most here in Canada anyway, in my province. The size is legal as long as it's shown. You gotta check the laws. And of course, like, this is the sheath that came with it from Randy. You have to tell William you gotta send the knife to Randy. And Randy will fix you up with a sheath, whatever you like. Either you like Kydex or you like this leather setup, which I love this setup. Goes in. I don't care if the sheath gets wet, if the knife is dirty from blood, from this and that, I can wash it. Because all Randy's sheaths are waterproof. It doesn't bother me the slightest. I just have it on the snow like this one, no problem. I just wipe it, it's dry, it doesn't deform or anything. And of course, it keeps my knives always in. They're not going anywhere, especially this one. It's got the Kydex retention, like we demonstrated in the past. This is leather. Here, listen to this. Listen to that. Just stays in there. It's not coming out. You can have it on your neck. My opinion, it looks better than the Kydex leather, and it feels good having the leather touching you than the Kydex, but I also use both. So guys, that's my quick review on this knife. It's a great knife. I recommend it. This is the knife that for everyone. This and the Sportsman, my opinion, they're knives that we all should have them. William, last one I say that, but it's the truth. Like, it's a beautiful knife for its size. It's very comfortable. You can do anything with it. Of course, you can scrape ferro rods. I never talk about the spines on William knives because it's a given. Like, not the whole knife is the best knife you can get, including the spine. So I don't have to mention it every time. Oh, look, it has a 90-degree spine. Every William Collins knife has a 90-degree spine, period. So we don't have to mention it every time if I show you a knife. You should know. So that's the knife, guys. And I'm very happy with it so far. I'm sure whoever buys this knife is gonna be happy also, because sometimes it's not just how a knife holds an edge. It's like, how do you get back the edge? It's maybe more important than how it holds an edge. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.